Hello everybody, and welcome back for more Let's Play Super Mario Bros. 3. In this episode, we're doing World 7, Pipeland, or Pipe Maze, either one of those two that's going to be called. And so, for what you can tell, obviously enough, it's basically all nothing but a maze or labyrinth of pipes. You're going to do lots of warp pipes, and I guess you could say that's probably going to be the closest thing to Mario actually doing some plumbing, because, you know, that's what's supposed to be a plumber. After Mario Brothers has probably done any sort of plumbing last time. Well, you know, there we go. So that's probably the only kind of characterization you're going for. I did not mean to do that right there. It's goddamn piranha plant. Oh yeah, speaking of, see, piranha plant's gone to the pipes. So World 7. Well, are you guys ready for lots and lots of Wii jokes there? I sure as hell am. Yeah, look at that. There's so many piranha plants coming out of the pipes right here. These smoke pipes, and you know, even the music sounds like something that you listen to when you get high. It really does fit that so well. And oh god, oh mushroom, come on please. Oh god. If only I could do more of those mushrooms, and that's what has to get it away from me. But then I have to resort to weed and all the pipes here. Oh, why does life hate me so? So, anyways, yeah. One kind of thing about the this level here is that just make sure you go through the cracked pipes. There's like more than one choice for the pipes that you want to go into. As you just go across here, and I think this this level here actually has a Pac-Man syndrome. So basically, if you just go from that side to the other side. Oh yeah, let's see. Okay, good. Now this section right here, this game sometimes they would pull a dick move on you, and they would have the Koopas on top of the pipe itself. If you're small Mario, they can actually just get killed by them. So thankfully, I was looking at to not have the Koopas on the pipe, because otherwise, start this kind of over again. Because like I don't know, it's because like this some kind of oversight from the developers' part. So I mean, I don't know, but either way, it would have been a dick move from that game, because you know sometimes it could do that. But I was only looking and I didn't do it this time though. So by the way, folks, as you can see right here on the timeline, this video is a half-hour long. And the reason why it's a half-hour long, like, you know, the amount of levels there are, like, it's just about as long as well, maybe not as long as World 6, but definitely long enough as it is. But you see here that's 30 minutes long here, and because the levels themselves are even longer than the levels of World 6. Look at all those Wii piranhas are playing all over the place. Yeah, it's like this all really wants you to just play the game while high. And maybe that's probably what I could do, just, you know, just play it while high. Don't worry, folks. I mean, I don't actually smoke weed or anything, although I actually did try an edible before. Yeah, my cigarette's out already. God damn it. Oh, and also, yeah, more of the weed nippers. Yeah, more of those. This one's another one of those, well, okay, yeah, I would say the majority of the levels are very much, just like choice pipe mazes or pipe labyrinths and all that, so yeah, this is actually one of the reasons why that the video itself is a half-hour long, because, you know, because levels themselves are very long, and, you know, since the majority of them are pipe mazes, and so because of that, I kind of do spend a bit of time just trying to find the right path for those pipes. Now, if you go over to the left side, there's not really any progress going on, but I do want to show it off at least. There should be a P switch on the left over there. Because after you're doing too much Wii, then of course you're gonna want to go take a good pee. Because I don't know, maybe that's probably what happens though. But yeah, there's more of those coins we can collect though. I don't think I'll be able to collect all of them though, because yep. Yeah, that's just a decided pull draw on me. Yeah, I actually saw that coming though. And there's also those points as well. So, and also another reason why this video ended up being longer though. Well, yeah, maybe that might be the reason. Well, actually, the original video itself without the editing was almost 50 minutes long. And the reason for that though is because there's been quite a few levels that gave me a lot of shit. Well, actually, the later ones though. I mean, the earlier levels not so much though, because I mean, even though they're a little bit confusing, but they're nothing terrible, at least. Like, you know, I mean, it's not exactly a great world per se, but it's nothing too terrible either. So, I mean, anything that probably could happen, I probably wouldn't lose sleep over it. Although there were some levels there that actually managed to absolutely piss me off, and you'll see what I mean once we get to those later ones. And, you know, I know earlier in the Let's Play I actually did say that I was probably going to go and split the videos into two, but Then I looked at World 5 and the videos itself, and I figured they might be too short, and I would say for World 6, the video itself was a good enough length to make an episode, but I didn't really count on the fact that for how long these levels were, and the next video itself, like this one per se, would actually end up being just as long as it is now. And I don't know what's going to be for World 8, though, because I haven't really recorded World 8 yet, which is actually going to be the final world. Well, maybe it will be long, because, I mean, it probably has to be long if it is a final world. As, you know, as per usual for most of the games. But, yeah, you want to make sure not to spend too much time, though, because you know, since there's also a timer, like, you know, a lot of the Super Mario Brothers games that has a timer here, then, you know, you want to make sure not to run out of time here, though, because, you know, that's what you want to be careful for. Now this one shouldn't be, well, maybe not too bad actually, although I did screw up quite a bit though. Now there's a gimmick to this one, like, whenever you hit one of those blocks, Starman will appear, and the next block they have here, the Starman for this next one will only appear as long as you're still invincible, or you still have the power-up going on, because once it wears off, then, there won't be another Starman, it'll just give you a coin. Ah, god damn, I missed it. Well, at least I got a mushroom. And this goddamn annoying Lakitu that's right here, those spiny eggs. Yeah, those spiny eggs will always just chase after you. As soon as that Lakitu just throws at you. And they will also definitely respawn, so yeah. And also another problem about this one is that, you know, I'm having a bit of shitty luck with getting some power-ups here. Because my inventory is a little limited. I have a bunch of P-Wings, but I wasn't quite sure if I wanted to end up using those P-Wings, or because that might have been a waste, but I could at least use one of them, though, because, you know, I could at least just use it up, then I would have to be a Raccoon Mario. Oh, yeah, this weed flower has legs! Yeah, apparently weed can grow legs. So, what happens to us if we take it with, okay, well, that's probably gonna make it sound, uncomfortable here. Wow, look at that, even the Cheep Cheeps right here are high. Look at that, they sure look at right here, see, like, oh my god, everything is high. Like, they're just look at them. They're like, I don't know, there's a part a bit of weed right there. Maybe not so much with Big Bertha, though. Oh, god damn it. Okay, I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, it's one of those underwater auto-scrollings, which, I mean, I never really liked auto-scrolling levels to begin with, but this one can go eat a dick. Oh, I wonder if this jellyfish right here started flashing because of how much weed they took in. Don't you think? You know, by the way, folks, I haven't mentioned this at all, but like, I was actually doing a reference like with how the music itself sounds like something that plays when you get high. Yeah, that was a Some Call Me Johnny reference that I just did there. And just think back on that animation when you review this game. Oh man, that was actually the best. Also, oh god, this game is chugging. It's chugging so much. Ugh, god. Even the game is high. It's high so much that now it's chugging. Oh dear god. I gotta stop with the weed right now. Okay, well that's actually because of the amount of enemies that are slapped in here. Because like there's like so many enemies. That's like way more than the NES could handle. Even though I'm not really playing on the NES, I'm playing on the NSO. But I guess it still applies apparently that the game would still chug. Like so much so whenever there's a shit ton of enemies. I mean, I kind of have the same thing with Mario 2 USA when I did that Let's Play. But yeah, one thing I do have to warn you guys about though is that and also while you're in the world map, you're gonna be seeing a lot of times where I would okay, well I'm not gonna go there yet because I need to get to level 5 first. I mean, I could actually just skip ahead and get to the fortress, but I can't be satisfied though because level 5 isn't done yet, so I had to do level 5. Now, keep in mind, guys, that one thing I absolutely hate about this level though is that I guess it's kind of the same problem I had with Mario 2 USA. You're going to be seeing a lot of dickheaded enemy placement. Especially the most inconvenient ones right here. And also, I don't know what it is though, but I keep using this, I keep trying to use this one method where, you know, while I'm Super Mario, I mean, it's easier to do with Small Mario, but with Super Mario, I'd have to just do a crouch slide by just pushing down on the analog stick, or of course it would have been the D-pad. But what's been happening was that for some odd reason, like I was, you know, like I mentioned before, I was playing this game on my Pro Controller, and I was trying to push down the analog stick. I mean, I could have been using the D-pad that one, but it takes me to get used to. But I tried to use pushing down the analog stick while I'm running, while Mario's running, and so that way I could be able to perform the crouch slide. But yeah, for some reason, like, it never works at all. And the only thing Mario ever does is that he just stops in place, like suddenly, and therefore I wasn't able to get that done. And I'm like, what the hell? Like, why hasn't it been working? What's going on here? Like, it should have worked, and so. And so it's not doing a goddamn thing. Okay, well, at least I did that time though. But yeah, you'll see it a little later on, like once we get to one of the fortresses. I think there might be 2 or 3 fortresses in this one. I mean, maybe not as many as World 6 though, but I don't know. I feel like there might be 3 though. Yeah, it's probably 3. But I mean, I can't exactly remember off the top of my head, but yeah. Bottom line is that I'm somehow having a lot of trouble with trying to do the crouch slide. I don't know if it's because the whole thing decided not to work, or maybe I'm doing it wrong, or I don't know. I try to make sure I do it the right way, and like nothing is working. Oh yeah, and also try not to get irritated so much by like when you're trying to exit out from from the room or the pit right here, and then the only thing that's preventing you from escaping is those invisible blocks. Because there should be at least one room where you can actually escape out from. Just the other one would just have invisible blocks. And you know, sometimes I absolutely really hate invisible blocks in these games because, you know, they always... You see that right there? And yeah, look at that. You see how dickheaded that is here? Because like I want to try to get out of there because there's that bomb that's coming over this way, and then like I'm trying to get out of here, but then these invisible blocks just come up. They would always come up at the most inconvenient times, and I hate it like that though because I want to try to get out of there, but they decided to just go and place them here, and then there's that bomb that's just coming over this way, and so God, what were they thinking when they designed it like that? Like that is absolutely dickheaded placement there for not only the bomb itself, but also those invisible blocks. And with that bomb coming towards me, it's like, well, okay, yeah, there's might as well be a take damage button. At that there. And yeah, I never forgot to mention this here, but yeah, the bombs are here in this game. Like they made their debut in well, technically in Doki Doki Panic, but because that's how you saw them in Mario 2 USA. So I guess you could say that this would be their first official appearance as as official Mario enemies. But since that whole plot twist about Mario 2 USA being all just a dream, then this would actually be the first physical appearance of the bombs themselves, and so therefore, like even though Mario 2 USA, or actually more accurately Doki Doki Panic, would be the debut of the Shy Guys. I can't exactly remember what other game after that would the Shy Guys. Oh hey, I got a frog suit. Oh yeah, somehow I get a frog suit after that one level that I wish I would have had the frog suit with me, but I already cleared the level, so it's already too late. And I can't even go over because like I just like going by the regular numbers. And yeah, there's a dead end right there if you go this place. What I was trying to do though is that I want to get to that mushroom house, but I can't even find a way here. I mean, either I might have forgotten the way, or I tried some of the pipes that I would think that would come to the mushroom house, or at least I was told to, but it just takes me somewhere else instead that I don't want to go to. Well, this is actually the place where I want to go to. Well, actually, first, if you go to this one, this dead weed. Oh yeah, look at that. More pipes, more weed. No mushrooms though. But yeah, this is actually just a short bonus area. If you get to the end, then you get a little item, and oh yeah, look at all that purple weed coming out of the pipes there. Oh boy. Oh man, just thinking about it, it makes me even more high than ever. Oh. But anyhow, yeah, I was trying to get to the mushroom house, but I couldn't find a way. And I said, fuck it. I didn't want to waste any time here anymore because I feel like that's probably what I'd be doing right now, and I didn't want to waste your time either, just trying to look for the mushroom house. And I got another P-Wing. Yeah, like I said, though, I'm having shitty luck with some power-ups because I couldn't find any blocks whatsoever to give me mushrooms, and I decided to go over the P-Wing right in there. Now, this fortress here, this is actually where it's very easy to go and get some extra lives here. Just by farming those extra lives, because the first room that I just went to, there's a hidden P-switch in one of those blocks, and then if you step on that, all the blocks will turn to coins. It's actually great for extra life farming. But I didn't do it this time though because I decided to go over the cheap way. There's actually one more room that I could have shown up, but because because what you have to do is that in order to get to Boom Boom right here, then you actually, well, if you're a regular Raccoon Mario, then you can just make sure that your beat meter is all the way up to high, and then you just fly up to the ceiling. You have to find the correct warp pipe. But if you have the if you actually have the P-wings with you, like I did just now, then you can actually just easily cheese that fortress, no problem. So it'll just be the easiest and probably most kind of a like pathetically easy attempt at the fortress of all time. So yeah, there we go. I decided to go for that because at least I want to use one of my P-wings, but at the same time I was gonna like, yeah, fuck it. I mean, you know, I didn't want to spend too much time here, so I'll just go with the cheap route. But if you want to take the longer challenging way, then you can just do it the normal way and just make sure you have the Wreck and Leave. And it actually does appear in the fortress as well, so if you ever want that, then there you go. But yeah, see, that's where I was blocked by that by the locked door, so I wasn't able to get to that mushroom house. But yeah, like I said, I didn't have much luck at all with getting power-ups because a lot of the blocks I was coming across, like, they wouldn't give me any power-ups at all. Instead it was just coins, and that's it. And even the invisible, well, actually the brick blocks, they didn't have anything either. Just either they just break apart or they just contain coins as well. And I'm like, come on, game, just give me a goddamn power-up already. Like, holy shit, dude. I just want my power-ups. Alright, so go over this way, and then, yeah, it's another one of those Pac-Man syndrome kind of levels. And, what the hell is that Koopa doing? Okay, well, I don't know how that happened. Did you see that Koopa just now? Did you see it just now? Oh, wow, I guess, I don't know, maybe the Koopa smoked enough weed, and then Koopa goes like, oh, hey, a Koopa shell. Is it time for the Koopa shell to get butt fucked? Heh. And yeah, for this game right here, you'll see some arrow blocks that'll just rise up from there as well. And you'll probably see me screwing up quite a bit though because I keep on those platforms. But yeah, if you see all of those, the ones that are where the arrows are pointing for whichever direction, it'll just go in the same direction as ever. And I didn't mean to do that. I was trying to get to the other platform, but I just somehow fell off of there. And yeah, you want to be careful not to get squished by those upcoming blocks that you see here. So that's basically what it is. That you just have to go with those blocks. And there's actually well, okay, what you're supposed to do though is that you're supposed to go on that that block that's pointing left, it'll go westward. And then because of the God damn it, come on Mario, get on there. Because of the game's Pac-Man syndrome, then you can just You'll just go on the platform itself, and then you want to crouch there, and then you just go over the other side, and there we go. And then let's go to the pipe over there, and then yeah, there you have it. And then for those blocks that have exclamation marks on them, then every time you jump on them, then they'll always change the direction of the arrow. So whichever way you want to go to, then just jump on it, and then it'll just go and change direction. It goes to any kind of direction except for down. Well, basically just going south. So I mean, it makes sense though because I mean, we gotta go up here, and if you can forget that old saying they always say, because I say what comes down must go up. Yeah, that's what I say now. Because honestly, that old saying kind of does sound like an insult. Well, in my opinion, don't you think? I mean, what do you guys think? I mean, that's just my personal opinion, but that other saying there just kind of does sound a bit insulting. I mean, maybe it makes sense though because I don't know, maybe because of gravity or something, or at least the Earth's gravity. But if you're actually saying this in a metaphorical sense, then it has to be opposite. So, I don't know. That's just me though. Alright, so now with this last section here, and just a few more levels to go to. Let's see, what does this level entail, though? Was that the level that gave me a lot of shit? I don't remember, did I? No. Actually, maybe it did. Well, okay, well, maybe not, though, but... yeah, make sure you use the Starman for this right here, then you want to go to the next one, and then that way there you'll actually get across those weed nippers. I know, there's supposed to be an official name for them, but I'm just gonna call it weed nippers, because we're World 7, it's a world of weed, pipes, and everything getting high, mushrooms, and all those other drugs. Man, yeah, I know. You're probably thinking like, I could have gone to that block there, but I didn't do it. I just decided to rush ahead there, and I shouldn't have done so. But we're at the end of the level anyway, so I guess this level wasn't too bad, though, but whatever happened, though, that was actually kind of my fault. I was a little reckless with that one there, so... And we're not even done with the video yet, though, so I might just run out of ideas here, and, Now, I know you guys are probably saying that, that I'm sounding high at the moment, but... Don't worry, guys, I did not smoke any weed, I didn't take any edibles at all whatsoever. I'm perfectly fine as it is. I'm sure you guys are probably raising eyebrows at me right now, aren't you? Well, what do you guys think? Do I sound high? Do I sound like I'm just so bored and out of it? Or because of the fact that this game... Or, well, not the game itself. I mean, you know, don't worry, guys. I mean, I still love this game to death, but of course, the level itself gave me another shit. Oh, yeah, this one! This one gave me a lot of trouble as well. I really do hate the timing of this jump here, because there's piranha plants everywhere, and I mean everywhere. Like, holy shit. Like, so many of those. You have to time it right there. Like, not only there's piranha plants that try to bite you, there's also ones that breathe fire. They always have to avoid their projectile fireballs. And, oh yeah, look at there. You see that? That is the worst kind of placement you have for the piranha plants. And you always have to make sure to time it. I really do hate the timing of this one here. So, yeah, because of that, fuck this level. And I think later on there's going to be even more of the diction ones here. Yeah, you know, while I was recording this, I was actually beyond irritated for all this here. Like, you know, my aggravation level was, well, just about to skyrocket. Just, yeah, you see this right here? Yeah, this one. This is actually our first encounter with the walking piranhas actually shooting out fireballs. Like, right close to the end of the stage here. Because I was trying to avoid that other piranha plant. There was one walking piranha and the other one to try to breathe fire. I was like, it's like this game doesn't want me to succeed somehow. Like, it's trying to do everything in its power to make sure that I don't beat this level and cause more frustration, aggravation. Ah, yes, thank God, a second Hammer Brothers suit. Yes, just what I wanted. And actually, I'm going to show it off once we get to the fortress because, well, it is recommended that you use a Hammer Brothers suit here. Now, this level here actually isn't bad either, although it is very long. It's another one of those pipe labyrinth levels. But you're actually going to be here for a while, though. It's a pretty long one, but it's not too tedious, though. So, I mean, if you know where you're going, I mean, you just got to make sure you keep on following the correct path, and then you should be just fine, though. The only kind of threats there are to this level is just either Goombas or Paragoombas, and maybe maybe the occasional Koopas. But yeah, that's just about it here. Just like those basic enemies I run into, and also jumping Paragoombas. And did I ever mention how much I absolutely hated jumping Paragoombas, especially when they appear when you don't want them to? And yeah, that's not really the correct path. I was want to see where that one leads to, but it just leads to nowhere, just a dead end. So I just had to go backwards here. But yeah, I've always hated those jumping Paragoombas because they always appear like also suddenly when you don't want them to, and you know they and the way they just jump around, and you want to make sure that you try to avoid them just by jumping over them or just see like in tight spaces like that here. That's the worst place for a jumping Paragoopa that they've placed here. So yeah, I think this is probably where the developers of Nintendo must have been bored and decided to just do even more dickish enemy placements. Now, this one here, yeah, if you're with the Fire Flower, then, yeah, this one only contains the Fire Flower, and I don't know why I decided to place it here, because it's actually impossible to get in there, unless somebody somehow must have made it. I mean, if you guys actually made it there, then tell me how you did it. I'd love to see that. But, you know, I've seen people try to attempt this. I actually saw the Super Game Brothers trying to attempt this as well, and it didn't work on their part, and I probably tried, and I guess I attempted it a while back as well, but there was no way in there, so it's actually impossible to get that Fire Flower. If that was just a mushroom, they can actually still be able to get it because it just moves off. But for the Fire Flower, yeah, if it's there, you might as well just skip it over because it's actually impossible to get to it. And this should be the end of the stage here. There we go. Now that's the end of the stage. So yeah, like I said, this level isn't too bad though, but it is pretty long and kind of maze-like. So that's basically what it is. So. Okay, there's actually 2 fortresses, not 3. Somehow World 6 had 3 fortresses. Alright, let's go whip out that Hammer Brothers suit and show it off and just see why I love it so much. So basically what it is, you know, just like you press the same button as when you shoot the fireballs. With the Hammer Brothers suit on, you can kill anything, and I mean anything, except for the nuclear waffles for some reason. Well, I guess they can't really be killed though because, well, they're nuclear. But what we can do here is that you can actually just get the piranha plants out of the way, and also very ironically so, or redundantly, you can even kill boos. Yeah, you can actually kill the ghosts here. which is, you know, like I said, redundant, and, because, like, it probably shouldn't have been possible, because, I mean, technically they're already dead. Although, as long as you have the right hitbox, and yeah, look at that right there, you can even kill Thwomps. Because otherwise you have to have the Starmates actually kill them, but there would have been no way that I would have done so, but, yeah, besides that, this is actually the only, I mean, not kind of the Starmate power-up, this would be the actual only way to kill Thwomps, and, you know, I just love it like that. It's so great. I love the Hammer Brothers suit. It's my absolute favorite power-up in this game. And so I figure, you know, I don't know exactly when I should probably use it, but I figure this fortress would be a good time to just go ahead and use the Hammer Brothers suit. The only thing that's the only thing you have to do is that you have to make sure to aim it right. And yeah, I lost it there because I was having a hard time for the hammers to get to the Prime Plant's hitbox. Because that's basically what it is. You just have to aim it right, and then as long as it's close enough to the hitbox, then you should be just fine. Just defeating the enemy. Should be getting, yeah. Okay, there's a plant player right there that shouldn't be. Oh shit! Ah, god damn it. Well, okay. At least I made it here. So, all right. So go down right here. Now, oh god, this fucking level. Oh my god. Let me just say here, I also spent so much. I spent 10 minutes in this godforsaken room, and the reason for that is because I kept trying to use the crouch slide to just try to get under. Problem is though, is that there's the nuclear waffle right there, and also the 2 dry bones are right there that keep spawning, and I've been trying to use that, but the stupid control scheme wouldn't work for me, and so Mario wouldn't slide under. And so those dry bones kept on respawning constantly because of it, and so because of that, then I would get hit by the dry bones, and then I become a small Mario, which is why I didn't want. But I mean, it kind of helps in that kind of matter. But you know, it kept on happening me over and over again, and I was getting to the point like I actually wanted to throw my controller down, but I decided not to. In fact, as a matter of fact, I don't really do it that much anymore though, because you know, I mean, I used to do it back in the day though. Well, I guess everybody used to do that, but I guess nowadays we kind of matured enough to the point where, you know, the biggest thing we'll ever get is just frustration, just like, you know, just grumbling so much, but not the point where we have to throw those controllers down because, you know, you know how much those cost these days. Oh, look at that! You want to see what the king has transformed into? Weed! You guessed it! He transformed to weed! Yes. Even the Koopaling uses the power of weed to transform the king into literal weed. Okay, don't worry, guys. After this video, I won't do any more Wii jokes. So, alright. So this, yeah, like I said, I spent 10 goddamn minutes in that room, and having to go past that wall. I even got to the point where I actually died to that boom boom. And so, yeah, my aggravation level just managed to skyrocket to the point that, you know, I just, you know, I was, you know how pissed I was for that there. So, nearly lost my sanity because of it. So. Now, this airship level, it's, this also can get pretty nerve-wracking as well, because, well, I mean, for one thing, this, architect right here, well, actually, what was with that? Oh, you know what? Yeah, I think that's what it is, that, you know, I was trying to get under, but once again, the crouch slide didn't work. I don't know what was going on, but, you want to make sure to get into that rotating screw platform to get onto the top here, before the, auto-scrolling actually does manage to kill you. And there's also going to be quite a bit of precision platforming as well, so you really want to be careful with this this airship level. And wow, I don't know how this airship was able to sustain itself, because look at that. That looks rather unfinished for an airship level like this. I don't even know how. And look at this one. It should have fallen down by now with the gravity. How is it still floating in the air without a turbine engine? Or anything like that. Like, how is that even possible? I don't want to say Nintendo logic, but yeah, it's just like, well, what even is this airship anyway? I don't know, is it magic or something? But I do believe this should be our, well, I want to say our last airship level, but probably not, though. There's probably going to be a couple more airship levels in World Day because it's going to be challenging here. So there we go. Now we made it to the end. And this here is Ludwig von Koopa, and, yeah, he has white hair for some reason, even though it's supposed to be blue. Now, Ludwig von Koopa is probably just as hard as Wendy, because Ludwig will constantly stop on the ground, like, all the time, and you'll get stunned, like, constantly, so you want to be careful with him as well. So he's, I don't know if he's even harder than Wendy, or maybe not so. But we got the magical artifacts, and so that's all 7 of the Koopalings that have been defeated, and so now all that's left is Bowser, I guess. So we'll be in World 8. Oh, hey, look, it's Leif Erikson. Hing-a-ding-a-durgan. It's not even Leif Erikson Day, so I can't even say it, though, just when it actually gets there. So let's see what the letter from the princess has to say, shall we? And, maybe something good.
Yo, I kidnapped the princess while you were running around. She's here in my castle if you dare try and rescue her. Ha ha ha, King of the Koopa.
Oh, okay then. So, Princess Peach let herself get kidnapped by Bowser, you fucking ditz. Ugh. Although Bowser's not much different either, because, you know, he sent us this ransom letter telling us to go and find Princess Peach and even sign his name on it. Yeah, nice going there, Bowser. I guess you're basically inviting us to go and fight you and ruin your plans. Anyway, guys, this is World 8. We're in hell. I guess I'm in hell because I used too many Wii jokes. Next time, let's play Super Mario Bros. 3. We're going to do World 8. See you guys next time.